Alright guys, it is the next day. I stayed up until about midnight trying to troubleshoot the laptop I got because the cursor was not showing up, the sound was not working, and the touchscreen was not working. And I tried troubleshooting all three of those things, but mostly the mouse. Could not figure it out. I tried a whole bunch of stuff. I did a factory reset, I updated the drivers, I did a Windows update. The mouse was working in the BIOS, so I came to the conclusion that I'm pretty sure that this laptop was set up as like either like some kind of display model or something for like a specific use only. We are about to go try to return it and see if we can exchange it. I'm really bummed out. I was really hoping this would work, but I'm not gonna give up. We're just gonna go see what we can do. We made it. We're at a Best Buy and they had a new one. So I was able to just swap it. Super excited. We'll get home and unbox this new one again.
And it only took like 5 minutes.
Woo! All right, guys, we made it to the theater. We're gonna go see Elio. We'll give you our quickie review in 3, 2, 1. All right, James, we just got out of the movie. What did you think?
Good.
It was good. All right, James, official reaction. We just got out of the theater. What did you think of the movie?
It was pretty good.
It was good. I liked it. I thought the colors were great. The story was cool. The little alien friend that looked like a worm, he was cool. What would you give it out of 10? Would you give it like a 10 out of 10, a 9 out of 10? What would you give it?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. I think I would go with like a 8.25.
Okay.
It was good. We're going back home. We're gonna unbox that laptop, and I think. Don't tell James. Don't tell James. Come here. Go a little closer. Don't tell James. I'm probably gonna wrestle him and tickle his little toes. Oh, I gotta go. Back at the house, we got the normal routine going. Mama's cleaning. James is playing. Kenzie's being a bean. We should be opening up that laptop later in this video, so stay tuned. Oh, are you gonna try to knock them all over? Sweet.
If I knock them over into there, I win. Okay, guys, you ready?
Are we ready? Oh!
I knocked one over. Now 11 and 10. I got 2 left.
Let's do this thing. Yo! Last one. Yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Is the kitchen looking good, James? Let's do a speed run. Kitchen's looking good. Thank you so much, Mama. It looks perfect. Okay, it's time to unbox the laptop. Use that treasure. And this one was not a refurbished one. This is a brand new one. It still has the seal right here on the bottom.
Go in and open that thing up.
Let's do it. Oh, this is like a legitimate seal. I might have to bust out the knife. Should be right under this cloth. So just, there we go. Let's set this off to the side for a second. Booklet. Charging cable, power cord, instructions side next to the nanners. Here we go. Man, it feels good. Here we go.
See it inside.
I think this is like, is this black or gray? I can't tell. All right, the moment of truth. Now I can tell. Oh, look at that. That screen looks so good, man. That screen looks so good. There's no fingerprints on it. All right, does it have any juice? Maybe not.
You got to charge it, Daddy.
Yep.
How are you going to charge it?
With the charging cable. Okay, the little orange light came on. Give it a second here. This is the moment of truth.
It works.
Oh, Is there a mouse? There's a freaking mouse.
Good.
There's a mouse, baby. Yes. All right, I'm gonna set all this stuff up and then we'll get checked in when we're all done. Quick little life hack for anybody that wants like super cold water. You fill it up halfway, then you lay it on its side and you put it in the freezer. And then it freezes, obviously. So then it's just one long ice cube instead of you putting it in normally, and then the bottom half freezes. Look at that ground beef that my beautiful wifey made. Ooh. I'm gonna have a little snack with the fam, and then I gotta transfer all the files on my phone to the laptop, and then after that I can start spraying the house and doing all my house chores. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay. Let's eat! Alright, BruSo Fam, what is going on? We made it to Vitamin Shop. We're gonna get another case of 3D. Strawberry lemonade, let's go. Now, anybody that knows me knows that I'm a creature of habit. I am a creature of habit. I don't like trying new things. Well, I do, but okay, my point is I'm trying a new flavor. This is the watermelon grape. The goose has never let me down, so let's give it a try. I'm gonna crack this open. Let's see. Can I do this one-handed live? Let's see. I just clipped my nails too. Come on. All right, let's give it a little sniff test. You know I'm sniffing it before I put my tongue in it. I got a little bit on my nosy. Damn! Christian coming back at it again. Oh, that's good. That's good. It is the perfect mixture between that stereotypical Welch's grapefruit or grape juice flavor as like a kid on a hot summer day, combined with that refreshing effect of the watermelon. And the taste. Freaking good, man. I would still say the strawberry lemonade's my favorite, and that's just because I'm a strawberry lemonade kind of guy. But the watermelon grape is absolutely like second best so far, even though it's the second flavor I've tried. All right, anyway, we got a workout to go get, and I gotta get this freaking cardboard out of the back of my car. I am not a messy person. It's just been sitting there for days and I've been lazy. Let's go get rid of it. We'll get rid of it. We'll go do a workout and then we'll go get rid of it. And then we'll go from there. Figured I would just use these couple minutes here to just sort of talk about my goals for the channel, just for myself. I have like a 40-minute drive to the gym one way,
And most of the time I'll listen to the radio or I listen to a podcast or something. But now that I'm making YouTube videos again, I just want to talk about some of my goals. So a little bit of backstory. I started making YouTube videos 17 years ago. So I think I made my channel in 2007 and I started posting in 2008. So I've been on YouTube for a long time. I used to make really, really random videos, mostly just little vlogs and stuff. At the time in 2008, I was a teenager. I was a bully. My personality was like very harsh and self-deprecating, making fun of myself, making fun of everything, just being like a little shit talker, honestly. So yeah, I really found my mark when this show Heroes came out. I used to make spoiler videos, episode reviews, all that kind of good stuff. Then when I was 18 and I graduated high school, I was one of those kids that did not want to go to college. I just wanted to go straight into working. That's what I did. I started working at a restaurant. When I graduated high school, I was 300 pounds. And after I got my first job in that restaurant, I started wrestling, started losing weight for the very first time. That was the very first time I lost 100 pounds. Right during the end of that, it would have been 2011. At the very end of that year, I had lost my first big chunk of weight, and I had just started getting into drugs and alcohol. And then I ended up being homeless on and off for the next 5 years after that. That's just, like, obviously my life went to shit. I got so deep in alcohol, drugs. I was in and out of a shelter. I was on the street. I was constantly, getting a room and then not paying the rent, losing it, going back to the shelter. My dad tried to let me stay with him for a while too, but I was just too crazy, man. I was too much of a drunk. And in that time, I deleted almost every single video that I made. I kept a couple that you can see, but I had well over 100 videos. I probably had around 200 videos, because you got to figure I made a video for every single episode of Hero, plus random, plus all the random stuff. So, I deleted so much. And then it just got to a point where I had gained all the way back. And then I found myself in this time of my life where I was basically like a functioning alcoholic. There was a period of time during that 5 years where I had my first child. I was basically a functioning alcoholic. I was still drinking all the time, but I was holding a job, and the apartment I had, I was able to keep it for a while. I had made, over the years, I've made 20 different Gmail accounts and YouTube accounts and Instagram accounts. And it's now that I am sober and willing and wanting to make videos again, it can get overwhelming for me because I'm like, man, there's certain Gmail accounts that I just can't get into because I don't have that phone anymore. Or I don't have that recovery option anymore or whatever. And I'm like, is it even going to be worth it? But I think I'm just overthinking. That's what my wife says. But bringing it back. So I am 3.5 years sober from alcohol and drug. I am a year and a half sober from tobacco. Obviously, I gained all my weight back, so I have to lose it again. And I just turned 32, I think. Yeah, we're going to lose this weight one more time. This will be the last goddamn time that I ever have to lose over 100 pounds. Like I said, this will be my 4th time. Everybody says 3rd time's the charm, but don't believe what they say, man. It's really the 4th time. I go through these periods where I lose all the weight. I get down to a respectable weight for my height and my body type, and I'll hang out there for about a year, and then something out of my control happens in my life where I just rapidly gain it back, and I don't realize it until it's too late, and then I have to start all over again. And I don't listen to myself. One problem I have currently is that, and I've always had this problem, but it's really apparent now that I've quit tobacco because, tobacco is an appetite suppressant. So when I was smoking tobacco, I could fast for 2 days and it didn't really bother me too much energy-wise. Eating out of boredom is so much more relevant because I'm not experiencing the appetite suppressant from the tobacco. But the problem that I've always had is I wait to eat. I eat once a day, and I wait until very late at night. I have a family and kids, so bedtime's around 7 or 8 for the kids right now, and then, mommy and daddy are trying to go to bed, be sleepy by like 10, but I don't listen myself, and 10 o'clock is like when I'm usually starting. It's not always like super unhealthy. It just, I'll eat 5 apples with a fucking bowl of peanut butter, and you might think like, if I were to just tell you like, oh, I had apples and peanut butter last night, you'd be like, okay, that's like a pretty decently healthy snack. I have a fucking bowl of peanut butter and like 5 apples, it's just like that. Or I'll eat, like, I won't even be hungry, and I'll still eat almost 2 pounds of ground beef with, all the veggie stuff in there. So just wanted to ramble a little bit, get some of this stuff out of my head. So a couple of goals for the channel. I want to post weekly, so at least 1 video a week, hopefully 2 shorts every day on all platforms. Well, not all. So I'm going to be active on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for short, and then obviously YouTube for my long form content, and not really worried too much about Facebook or Snapchat. I feel like Snapchat and Facebook are more for like people that know each other in real life. And don't get me wrong, I'll kill some time on Facebook Shorts, but obviously I want to get paid. Everybody wants to get paid. And when I started making videos 17 years ago, there was no creator program. TikTok didn't exist. I don't think Instagram even existed in 2008. I don't know. Somebody fact check me. But my point is, I'm only really going to be active on platforms that I know that I could earn money on one day, and that doesn't take away the love of creating videos. It just, I have to face reality. Like, I'm an adult with children and a wife. I need to do everything I can to take care of my family. And, isn't this the dream? Isn't this the dream to get paid to make videos? And at the end of the day, I just love making videos anyway. So, all right. I feel like I said a whole bunch of nothing. I'll see you guys at the house.
All right, we just got home. The kids have had food. We got the house cleaned up. And now it's time for me to edit. I've been looking forward to this. Finally got all the files transferred. Anybody that's got an iPhone that's transferring their files to a PC, I feel for you, man. It took forever. But we got it done. Now it's time to edit.